Hi everyone, Daniel Brigham here, and I just finished my first large e-learning project using Articulate Rise, and I wanted to share 4 tips in the tool that you might find helpful. So tip number 1 is to use animated GIFs as a cover photo, as you see here in this fictional ladder safety course, this dude climbing the ladder. Animated GIFs give a nice sense of movement and allows you to get your course started quickly. Too often we overdo our course beginnings with, pretty slick video and voiceover. And sometimes an animated GIF can give you that little, burst of movement that you're looking for. So just one thing I want to highlight with the animated GIF. So I'll select Edit here and then Settings. So this is where you upload your cover photo. And you want to keep it relatively small. In my experimentation, I had to keep it under 40 megabytes. Otherwise, it would time out as it uploaded, which basically means I couldn't use it. So you're going to have to tweak those export settings in whatever tool you use to create those animated GIFs. All right, tip number 2 has to do with labels. So tip 2, alter the labels in Rise so that they fit your content. So the labels are these little guys like Start Module, Resume Module, module outline, which I tweaked a little bit from details. So these are like Storyline. These are very, very customizable. So let me show you a specific example of what I did with that in this fictional course. So we have a little policy acknowledgement. So imagine, you've got some type of policy, you want your learners to read it and then acknowledge it. So in this fictional example, I want learners to sign and acknowledge the company's ladder policy, and I want to track that acknowledgement in the LMS. The easiest way for me to do this in Rise is to alter a quiz question. Basically, the right answer has them acknowledging the policy, and then they are marked complete in the LMS. So let me show you how I tweak this a little bit, basically tweak the labels. So right here you see policy acknowledgement. The default here is like start knowledge check. Actually, it's start quiz. So I was able to change that. Then we have a basic Rise quiz question, 2 things. They can either agree or not agree. So we'll select agree and then acknowledgement. So the default here is submit. So I was able to, again, change it to get this form-based Rise to fit my content a little bit better. And then we have acknowledgement instead of results, which, is a little bit better given the content that I have. Tip 3 is to enlarge the caption text to help learners navigate the activity. So I got this tip from Tom Kuhlman, which makes it even cooler in my eyes. So here's an example of that. So we have this gallery activity, and this is actually caption text, but I'm using it here to help the learners navigate the activity. And I think that's pretty neat in that it creates these more seamless interactions. You don't have to insert a text block or really description of what you want the learner to do. You can just tweak the caption text to do that. So I'll show you where you do that. It's pretty straightforward. So you just select it, and then you're able to, change the color, change the size or whatever. And it comes out pretty teeny, and here I have it bumped up to 24. So that's something you'll probably find yourself using to help people navigate your course. And the last tip is to use a video hosting service and then embed your videos into Rise. So let me go to that one. So here's a video. And this is what we do with the company that I work with. We have an external video hosting service called Sprout, and then we upload the videos to Sprout, and then we paste the embed codes right there. So this is Sprout that I use if you guys want to check it out. You have a free trial. I think it's a 14-day free trial. And then it's not, not every organization can afford it, but I think it's like $60 a month. We're just using the heck out of it. So, the beauty of it when you're hosting your videos somewhere else is you have these nice lightweight file sizes, which is especially important if you've got people in the field, the Wi-Fi isn't great, or they're doing stuff on their iPad. This can be super helpful. So if you can afford it and you do a lot of video in your organization, you might want to look into a video hosting service. Those are the 4 tips I wanted to share regarding Articulate Rise. Thanks for listening.